This position will be on your hands and knees, working on trying to stretch more down through the bottom aspect of your tricep and into your lat. This is helpful for someone who maybe is a little tighter on one side of their lower back or underneath in their trunk, that maybe has a little bit of elevation of their pelvis or shoulders shifted to one side. So starting off, I have people kind of test, right? And with a fair amount of space between their hands and knees, you take your butt back towards your heels, and you see if you have any pain, problems, and come back out of it. Now, I'm going to bias one side at a time. So I'm going to take my left hand over top in front of my right, and it's going to be the same motion. So I'm going to sit my butt back away, and as I do this, I'm now lengthening this left side. And ideally, I would feel some stretching down through my trunk here. If there's any pressure on the top of the shoulder, you can bring that hand a little further out to the side, which will take some pressure off the top. And as I take my hips away, I almost want to think about letting my pelvis kind of sink a little bit to the opposite side to get more stretch down through my armpit, and then back out of it. Now, if this movement feels okay, the rocking in and out, I would then try and have somebody hold that position and take some deep breaths. So ideally, I want to push air into my ribs on this side to try and expand my rib cage, because if this side's tighter, typically that is a little bit more compressed. So as I rock back, I want to get to where I feel a little bit of a stretch. And then as I'm in this position, I'm going to try and take a deep breath in, pushing air into my ribs on this side. So, and exhale. And I usually tell people to try for 3 to 5 deep breaths. And exhale. And then they would come back out of that position. Now, once you find the tighter side, typically the way that I have people go through this is they'll do 5 to 10 rocks. If that feels pretty comfortable, they'll hang out in that position and do 3 to 5 deep breaths. And then they'll come back with their hands apart and do the same thing, just side to side. Periodically throughout the amount of time that I'm treating them, I may have them check the other side to see if they're starting to feel similar. And once they are, they would do both sides.